Good. So just getting our first greens on here. So obviously the green is rich in nitrogen, the browns are rich in carbon. So just like composting, we're mixing carbons and nitrogens together to build up some healthy soil. So we're basically, as I said before, we're making compost in layers, then we're going to plant a garden on top. So we'll see how that's done here. So that looks good. Jeff, go ahead and dump out the rest of what you got there. And let's get some kelp on here. So we're putting in our kelp now, and we're just going to spread an even layer of that around. And the wonderful thing about kelp is it contains a lot of trace minerals that are really hard to find in terrestrial plants. So that's often why when we're buying organic soil amendments and fertilizers, kelp meal is an important ingredient there because it contains those hard to find nutrients. So we've got that down. Let's get a little bit of our juice pulp material down along with that so we have a really good mixture of sizes, of varieties of biology in these different materials. And we got a nice wet green layer to help that cardboard give it some more moisture to soak up. So next is going to come a dry brown layer. So we've got some leaves here, we've got wood chips, and we've got some straw. So Jeff, if you want to grab some straw and leaves and whatnot. So Jeff's putting on some pine needles. And of course pine is a bit acidic, but the wonderful thing about mixing all these ingredients together is that the pH is going to balance itself out. The pine needles are also going to take a longer time to break down than the paper and the cardboard. So as we build these layers of materials up, they're slowly going to sink down inside here. So we got just a thin layer of pine needles, and so now we're going to mix that up with some just cheap straw, which is going to help hold organic material, hold the moisture. It's going to break down quickly, and it's going to supply more carbon to our soil, to our bed. So we can go with a little more. You go, Jeff. So I'm going to wet down this dry layer that we just put on with some of this slurry. And I'll get another bucket full. And you can see all that fluffiness is settling with the weight of the water and the other ingredients I had here. And if nothing else, I could have just used soil. The soil's got its own biology in it, but it also makes the water sticky to stick to and not just flow through all this dry material. So I want to get a nice layer of this on. And we're ready for some more, a little bit more browns and then some more greens. Okay, you can see we've got a nice layer of paper and cardboard in here. Now, a lot of our cardboard is going to come with tape on it, and if we don't get it all off when we put it in, that's not a big deal. It'll come out later. When that cardboard's all decomposed, then we'll find the plastic and pull it out then. It won't harm the soil that we're making. So we have some other ingredients here. We got some coffee grounds, so let's get some coffee grounds on. The coffee grounds, of course, are already wet. They're brown in color, but they're actually a nitrogen source. So our cardboard is a carbon source. The coffee grounds are a nitrogen source. And even the coffee filters, you know, are going to decompose in here. So it's just mixing carbons with nitrogens, which is exactly how we build soil. And it's how nature builds soil as well. So we're just doing it faster by containing it all in one place and doing it in layers like this. Where it might take nature 100 to 1,000 years or more to build just 1 inch of soil, what we're doing today in this lasagna gardening bed technique is we're building soil in a matter of months. And we're going to have 18 inches of soil in just a matter of months. Good, healthy soil, full of rich aerobic microbiology. which is exactly what our plants need to grow just like in the natural ecosystems that we see all around us.